as a team as a whole, I think we have a lot of chemistry. I know a lot of people say that every year, but I think it's a little bit different this year just because out of the 22 starters that we had last year, I think we have, 18 of the returning starters. So I think we have a really good returning cast, especially on offense. The chemistry that us as the skilled guys have, I mean, we've thrown together for 5 years now, a lot of us. So, I mean, we've always had that chemistry. I mean, coaches see it in practice. I mean, we're always doing crazy stuff in practice. I mean, we're always doing stuff that we need to do, stuff that's kind of not scripted, but, I mean, we're always doing that kind of stuff.
In his now 5th season, Carter Boer is relishing a window of opportunity to do something special at Monmouth. The Illini West product has personal momentum working to that end as well, coming off a first-team All-Midwest Conference selection a year ago. And his coach thinks Carter is an even better player right now.
Yeah, I mean, you think of Carter when he came out of high school, a wing tee offense and playing in a completely different offense. It took some time, and you've just continued to see him develop. The thing that he's doing this year more than anything, he's using his legs not only to, run the football, which he's done super effectively, but he's using his legs to buy time, to make plays down the field, and just a maturity. He's played in so many games now that he's just an experienced guy, and there's really not much a defense can throw at him that he hasn't seen, So he's playing at a really, really high level.
But Boer isn't the only I-Dub alum in the starting mix. Michael Lord has become a cornerstone for his defense in the secondary.
And I think a lot like Carter, he's started now, I think, 3 or 4 years for us. He's got a ton of experience. There's not much offensively that Michael hasn't seen. The biggest transition for Michael, coming to college, he was always a great run fitter as a safety. It was the pass game where he struggled early in his career. I give him grief all the time, that he likes to just chase rabbits wherever they go, but he's really matured in the pass game, and like Carter was talking about earlier, huge play, Carter throws a pick, and next play Michael turns it right around for us, and then it leads to that big pass play to Jackson Berger. And so Michael's really been a great leader for us on the defensive side of the ball, playing at a really high level.
I think Michael has definitely gotten tons and tons better just from freshman year, just like everybody else. But I think Michael's definitely taken a big step. In Chicago, I threw an interception, and literally right next play, I think it was awesome how he got us all back there. He got a pick very next play. He kind of backed us up. We were kind of giving him a hard time on how he got us down on the 1 yard line. But I mean, it was just me and him always, I mean, like you've seen in high school, we've always had chemistry. We've always had like a pretty good relationship. But I mean, throughout college, we've definitely seen each other grow a lot, and I really love that.
And there's a new generation of Tri-Staters starting to matriculate through Chad Braun's ranks. True freshman gunner Bryant of Bowling Green already receiving tight end snaps, foremost among them.
Gunner's he's super physical first and foremost, and that's really what got him into the mix. He's running scout team against our defense, and we're seeing him pancake some of our starting defensive linemen, and so that's why we took a look at him, and he's doing some really good things, especially for a young guy, getting in there, getting some varsity experience already. His future is really, really bright.
While Kendall Mugie, Ethan James, Jordan Stickler, and Afton Clark are awaiting their moment. A reminder that the Fighting Scots have found fertile recruiting ground in our neck of the woods.
Yeah, I mean, you think about the talent level, down in that area. There's a lot of talent. It's good football. Camp Point is proven it year after year. A lot of great programs. Quincy, Notre Dame, Quincy High is playing at a really high level. Illini West, we've been fortunate, where we had, Michael Lafferty here. He kind of started the pipeline, and then now him coaching down there, he's been really good at helping us get the next group of guys from Illini West. So there's a lot of talent down in that area, and we're going to continue to tap into it. I think, we're kind of a good fit for those guys, being, in a small rural area just like those guys, most of those guys. So, it's been a good fit getting those type of players. They're usually tough, hard-nosed football players that fit in really well here at Monmouth College.